8211. That's 800-216-8211.
What's Cooking program? 6 o'clock in the city. Yeah. Coming back to catch it. Yeah. What's with that Eric Hines? Is there some kind of a speech impediment or something that he has where he goes like, yeah. Coming back at you. Yeah. Whoa, yo. It's the PM show. TRNO. Come back, yeah. Is there something wrong? I've been worried about him because he was off for a couple of days, and I don't know if there's a lot of flu and stuff going around. I think maybe it might affect some of the vocal cords.
Well, Mike, over the years, there's
Paul's turn.
There's been a lot of greats in the years. Of course, people know Wolfman Jack, the real Don Steele, and of course, then the power of E squared.
It's the What's Cooking program. I'm Michael Horn. That is Paul Stern. Here's an unnerving thing. Do we have a guest coming up, by the way, here?
We do. We're going to talk Riverdance coming up later this program.
Later. Okay, so here's something unnerving that I discovered in my house with guests. And this is, Herb the handyman comes in and out of town sometimes and works here at CRN. And Herb comes in, and he's a great guy. He'll fix things. He's wonderful. And Herb has a habit of, if you're lucky enough to have a garage or tool area, going into your tool area, rating it of equipment and tools that he needs, and then not putting the tools away. So you can be sitting there eating your porridge like Paul Stern likes to do around this time of the morning, scooping it in, and all of a sudden you'll look around your home, and you'll stop eating like, whoo, and you'll just like Paul just did there, and you'll look, and you'll see in the corner of the house or somewhere there's tools that have been left out. So if you happen to bring people home and you don't know the tools are out, I think it kind of casts a negative view on you personally by the tools that Herb leaves. If he leaves, let's say, like a drill with a big heavy-duty drill and an old extension cord that's maybe was orange but it's very faded, looks like it's been used a lot, maybe used in necktie parties, and then he'll leave a big axe sitting down there. I think people are uncomfortable when they come into somebody's house and they've got an axe sitting out on the floor, let's say in their living room. Do you find that? Would you be unnerved if you think like, what are you using the axe for?
Well, yeah, I don't want to do, for the appearance sake, of course. But
for appearance, but I mean, also
it could be dangerous.
The guy could be some kind of suicidal maniac, and you want to leave the home.
I don't know about that.
So here's, so that's one thing. The other thing is, a lot of people dieting, and I, for one, I'm going to help you people that are on diets like myself, and just for once and for all, forget it.
You're on a diet, Mike?
Eat whatever you want. Here's what I do. Yes, you've noticed that, and here's what you've noticed, and I'll tell you what you do. You go out and you buy all the exercise equipment you can, including, you might even set aside a room in your house if you're lucky, and you buy things like, things that look like powerful, like the SA Gear Deluxe Power Tower. The more decals that things have on it, or if you have like an action video, if you can put the action video on a TV in the room showing it working.
I like the one that Chuck Norris advertises.
Exactly. And you leave it in the room.
I believe with that woman that I think is his wife.
You leave it in your room. You even put it, if you don't have the space, you put it in your front room.
Attractive wife.
And there's a business opportunity here. You leave it in your front room, and then you wear Huskies. You get yourself some of those expansive, the pants you can buy now that have the elastic band in there. So if you get a size 52 waist, it will expand out to at least 63. You get yourself an Expando Husky waist, and then you wear the Mike Horn, William Shatner shirts that you can wear outside the pants. So they will actually cover
like
over the
Tommy
bulge.
Bahama jobs.
Oh, yeah. Now I see you're talking. But you can get, if you're really into the fashion and it's cold in the wintertime, you can get the long sleeve shirts and leave it I believe they call this in the fashion industry, tails out. And you wear that. And then people think you're like working out. And what I have now developed and made money on is I have developed for people that buy these workout machines and then never use them, put them together, furniture. You can actually have pads and things. You can convert the actual unit into a chair. You can take if you bought a Turbosonic, I have an actual foam inflatable that can go over the base of the Turbosonic and become like a beanbag chair. And people can sit on that and enjoy candy, ice cream, whatever you might be serving for dessert, porridge like Paul's eating. And you can sit there on the actual Turbosonic. For actual thrills, you can actually turn the Turbosonic on and vibrate them on the beanbag chair. And same with the SA Gear Deluxe Power Tower. You can actually wrap in some kind of a foam area and put a seat on it. And if you're smart, you can get one of those seats that actually has a lift-up tab, so you can throw in additional workout stuff in some kind of storage facility, close the tab down, and have yourself what I call a lounge couch. So it doubles as a power tower and a lounge couch. And I'm going to have a pictorial done in one of those magazines, like Sunset Magazine, and show how I've redesigned the whole house. What do you think of that?
I'll be waiting for the pictorial.
Yeah. I'll try to get some shots on the website, but it's a way to get friends over, and it's a way to look. Actually, and it makes you feel like, take a deep breath and you just feel healthy walking around your house, feeling like you're in an actual gym, sans the smell, if you know what I mean, from those guys that work out all the time and then have to sit down and sweat. You don't have the smells. Now, if you do want the smells, you know those little things you can plug into the wall and give you like lilac or, lavender or whatever you want? I've developed an actual sweat sensor that you can plug in there so it can smell like you've just worked out if you do want to really create realism when people come to your home. That's all.
Hey, Mike, when we come back, I want to talk about a store that I'm sure you're familiar with. It's called Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
And everything isn't so pleasant.
What, really? There's problems at Trader Joe's?
There are problems at Trader Joe's.
All right. The power of Mike and Paul Cube on CRN Digital Talk Radio, straight ahead.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare with your children being